still felt lonely.
Romance won't cure loneliness.
Yeah.
And I think everyone's trying to find a significant other. Number one, you're not significant enough. But
What's up, everybody? It's your girl E,
and this is your guy JR.
and this is
For all the adults. When we have seats at the adult table where we shift the narrative and inspire change.
Without tearing each other down, but lifting one another up. And this is episode 3.
Buckets. We call that buckets.
Yo,
yeah.
swish.
Oh,
Steph Curry.
Hey, yo. Yo, we got 2 episodes in. We're excited for episode 3. Appreciate everyone who's tuned in, listen to us. Yo, we love you all.
I love you. I love you. I love you and you. And I love
Chill,
you.
Usher. Yo, you trying to you're trying to get us in trouble. Chill.
I love them all. Hey, for all the adults at gmail.com, we want y'all to be a part of the show.
Please do.
Email us the adult moment question, man. The answer to your, at the end of, we're going to show y'all the adult moment at the end of the show. We got segments now.
We
got segments. So we just going to go into our first segment, which is adult conversations, where we talk about different topics that impacted us during our transition into adulthood.
And still affect us today. And sometimes
Listen.
it's a process and process of life for us, essentially.
It's a process. What we on?
Today we talk about something a little vulnerable. It's a loneliness.
A loneliness epidemic.
Yo, that's what they say. That's what the U.S. stats say. We're experiencing a lot of loneliness. You know what? A crazy stat that I read. So between the Gen Z, between the ages of 18 and 22, 79% of them experience loneliness.
I can see that.
It's a lot of people.
They don't know how to socialize. I can definitely see that.
Ooh.
They don't know how to socialize.
Yeah, why do you think that is?
Because they've been living in them phones. I'm going to sound like a real auntie right now.
I feel you.
They be living in them phones. That's all they do. When you around a Gen Zer, all they do on their phone. Like, that's all they do.
Yo, they do what they see, though.
That's true. That's true. That's the reason why, if I have kids, I'm definitely going to be very adamant and about not being on my phone in front of them. They're not getting a tablet. None of that. I'm not playing that.
Yeah, I mean, we're in a span of our lives right now when everyone is in our generation is trying to be a celebrity or trying to be known for something. Like
us right now.
Yo, chill. I'm trying to be known for something, dude. No, but all right, yeah, you right. I guess, but I'm not trying to be a celebrity. I'm just trying to help my community.
Yeah, you right.
Yeah, call it what you want to call it. But I call it leadership.
Leadership. That's all it is.
That's all it is. That's all.
Hey, trying to lead our community.
It ain't on me. It's in me. And that's
they can't take it away.
Yo, that's yo.
Right.
Yo, we got to do our adults toast. So we for sponsorship, yo, please, if it's a tequila brand or any brand, actually. Yeah.
Hey, what you begging? Well, they need us.
You ain't let me finish.
Oh, okay.
If there's a tequila brand or any brand, you're welcome.
You're welcome. Oh, man.
So, let's talk about your loneliness.
Oh, man.
Hey, here we are.
Red Lobster and everything, right?
Yeah, we can talk about that if you want. Yeah.
Well, it's kind of interesting for me because I grew up as an only child.
Okay.
So, like, the majority of the time I've spent has been by myself. Like, I had, like, one-player board games and everything.
Oh, what is that?
Yo, one-player board games.
Heavy on solitaire?
I mean, solitaire, but it was also just, like, regular games. Like, I remember I had this one game. It was, like, it's called Icebreaker. And you put all the ice cubes in the jar, but it's only one player. So
how do you know who wins?
Well, the goal of the game is to not break the ice.
Oh, okay.
But I guess I was always breaking the ice.
Okay. Hey, okay.
I still had a good
double
time.
entendre right there. You always breaking the ice. Yeah. Okay, I like it.
Hey, but so the majority of my time I've spent by myself. I actually find that the times that I do feel lonely, which is interesting, is when it's like compared to something that I don't have and I see somebody else with.
Like what?
So like
a significant other.
So like in these days.
All right, go ahead. No, seriously, go ahead.
But I mean, yeah, that's the truth. In a way, like, Cause like all my friends are married and kids and all of that. So like when I hang out with them or whatever, and you know, especially if it's like a whole like event with their dudes and their kids and stuff like that, like I feel a little left out a little bit. Like, so I feel like when I go home, I just be feeling like worse than I did before I came, because it's like I got to be around all this and then leave, and I'm like in the car, like look at my life.
But you're also a part of it. So like, how do you? What is that like? What is that feeling like? How does that happen?
I don't feel a part of it. I don't feel a part of it. I don't feel. I mean, it's like I'm there, but I don't really feel a part of it. Like I kind of feel kind of like an outsider.
Is it because they? Is it because? I guess essentially they're having something that you're not having.
I guess I think that's what it is. If I think about it, because I'm just like looking and I'm just like you know, I'm laughing and joking, but in my head I'm like, yo, get me the F out of here. Love y'all though, but that's what I be thinking.
Thank you for censoring yourself.
Yeah. Because and then when I'm even thinking about it, like as a kid, I remember like being at it was this one time I was at my grandma's house with all my cousins or whatever, and I don't know what happened. My uncle, he's a police officer, and I think he got tickets. You know how they used to get tickets to Dynasty Park and all of that, like Family Day or whatever. So they had Family Day. Yeah.
R.I.P. to those.
R.I.P. to Family Day. Yeah. So like they had Family Day or whatever, and there was no ticket for your girl. Ooh. Damn. So I watched. So my daddy Joe came, picked all the kids up to go to Darney Park, and I was left at grandma's house alone. I cried and cried. Like as he, it's funny, I'm a G. Like as he was picking them up, like I was holding in the tears. Like I was holding them in. Like I was like, and I think he could tell. He was like, yo, baby girl, I'm so sorry. Like, you know, like next time we gonna take you next time. And you know, I was just like, okay. And like when they left, I just bawled out. Crying.
Yo, I ain't doing that, yo. If we all can't go, can't none of us go. I'm big on that. If we all can't get in there, can't none of us get in there.
Yeah, that was I remember that. I remember that. But yeah, that was those are the times that I felt lonely. What about you?
You feel like that scarred you for life?
Do I think it scarred me? No, man, it only made me stronger. You see me here? See, I'm here.
Okay.
What don't kill you make you stronger.
Yeah. All right, now. Okay. Well, for me, loneliness, you know, I never even think about it too much because I'd be like, yo, you gonna die that way, so it don't matter.
There we go. That's another point.
So I guess, have I felt lonely before? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
When was the last time you felt lonely?
Last time? Probably last night, you know.
Yeah.
Yo,
all by myself.
You're a little flat, but keep going. But when I was first diagnosed with my mental health disorder, man, that was the loneliest space I could ever think about being in. Number one, I didn't want to tell anybody. I was like, yo,
you was embarrassed?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, man. I'm like, yo, I got it together. I'm like, yo, I got it this far. Like, something must be wrong. Like, I must be doing something wrong. So I kept trying to fix it or whatever. Or kept trying to normalize it, which was even worse.
Yeah.
And so like that was lonely. And then I got sent into the hospital for like 2 weeks. And bro,
in the hospital was lonely.
Yeah, yo, it was like, number one, I read like 8 books in like 2 weeks. I was like, yo, I got to be doing something. And I realized even I used a lot of like academics to get out of my loneliness, like trying to learn new things and stuff like that. But
that's interesting.
Yeah. And we all have things that we use to not feel lonely. And I just try not to think about it. I don't even try to like acknowledge it if I'm actually feeling that way, or just play it off as something else.
If you had like somebody else to relate to with the illness, would you have felt lonely then? Like, is that what you would like? I'm just trying to figure out like what could have happened so you didn't feel lonely in that moment.
I don't know. That's a very good question. It was definitely unrelatable. In
the hospital, it was no other like, you know.
Oh, we was all crazy as fuck. So
well, I was about to say like it was no other. It wasn't like, you know, where y'all talked, a communal area where y'all.
Everyone's just trying to get stable. So at that point, like, it's not really like.
So you really just all by yourself in your own head for real.
Yeah.
Damn, trapped.
Luckily, I got a crazy imagination, so it was lit for a little bit.
That's what happens. You just gotta use your imagination sometimes. Yeah.
But as far as like now, like, I'm not one of those people. I need someone around. I don't need that. But I think sometimes loneliness can stem from like trying to be relatable. Like who relates to me the way I need them to relate to me. And like the truth is, it's only you.
Yeah, I guess I can see that. Like someone to relate to you, someone to understand maybe.
Yeah, because when you were with all your friends, if it was another single person there, you'd have probably been like, oh, okay.
It wasn't another single person there. I still I still felt the same way.
Okay. I mean, it's different for everybody. Yo. We all gotta find your way.
Again, but I think it's really in my head for real. Like it's almost like you said, like we're by ourselves in our head for real. And I think in that instance we're kind of blessed, but because there are other people that are like real dead ass lonely. Like they don't have no friends, they don't have no family. Yeah. It's nothing. Like they probably only have like social media to help their loneliness. And if you do, you got to make sure you join the adults table so you won't be alone. You can be here with us.
Facts.
So make sure you join the adults table, man.
Yeah.
Link in the description.
Yo, but one thing about community and where people are going and how they are, whatever the case may be, is that you really have to go out there and find your own community and what works for you.
You do.
I think a lot of people just have this give up or careless mentality, like no one loves me, no one cares about me. But you really got to go out, search, and find that for yourself, and that's the adventure of life, for real. But no, I feel like a lot of people just. It's supposed to happen. People like, oh, I'm going to pray for a husband. I'll pray for a wife. Like, yo, pray for a community.
Yeah.
Yo, for real. Pray for the people who go to be there for you. Everyone, yo.
No, I agree with that, too. I know one time I went to this, like, group therapy session thing, and I was telling them how I felt lonely or whatever. And she was like, well, did you ask your friends to hang out? And I was like, no. And I was like... So that's partially on me because I didn't even tell my friends I was feeling this way and that like I wanted to hang out or or reached out. Yeah, like I didn't. I just let it be. So that's partially on me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's like when you're feeling lonely, you also have to, like you said, reach out, do different things, put yourself out there, and that's how you can kind of break that.
Yeah, that is very. You can't be stuck in a box.
Yeah.
You can't be stuck in a box unless there's a box community and then like.
Yo.
But seriously, you have to learn. You really have to live life to get life.
Do.
You really have to live life to get life.
It again.
Yo, you got yo.
I
can't. Yo, oh my goodness.
You gotta live life to get life.
Yo, you gotta live life to get life. Yo,
that's a bar. Yo, it's in you.
Yo, I'm gonna bite my chin.
It's in you. It's in you.
Yo, so. One of the facts that I like is astonishing. Also, another fact is that loneliness can increase premature death by up to 50%.
I can see that. That's why people get dogs and stuff. Like that's why they get dogs and cats and pets.
That's not the same thing.
But having a dog that has been said to increase life and help the older people with their memory and all of that.
Yeah.
Because it's giving them something to love. It's giving them something to do. It's giving them something to have. I think that's what people are. It seems like that's what people are searching for when they're alone. Like they're looking for that thing to have, almost.
So, yeah, something to keep us, or we can keep something.
Yeah.
That's true. It also can increase dementia if you're older.
I thought it can decrease having a pet.
No. I'm talking about loneliness.
Oh yeah, loneliness. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
But the older generation, actually, like we were talking about this, that older people feel less lonely.
Yeah, we was reading that. It said like 27% of it's
only 27% of
it's
older
only
people
27.
that feel
And I think it was like 35 or 45% of like people that's like 18 to 35 feel lonely.
Yeah. Yo, that's crazy.
I think because older people is also they used to being by themselves. Like a lot of older people are stuck in their ways, and they just like they on some like, yo, man, I don't give a fuck. Like they just on that. They really on that type of time. A lot of older people, they just want to watch their stuff, do their thing, and they cool. They really don't want another person to interrupt it a lot of the time.
Facts. They know how to be by themselves.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to the baby boomers, yo.
Yo, those my favorites, yo. I love baby boomers.
Yo, man, we the new adults, they the old adults.
Yo, they the old adults. Yo, shout out to the old adults for real. They
They really got a lot of wisdom. We need to take that.
I love them. I have such a heart for older people, man. I want to go. Volunteer at like an older people place, like a senior citizen home.
I did that for 1 year.
Yeah.
Yo, the stories they have is
man. I love them, man. I love the older people, man. I got a heart for older people. I really do.
That's because you're on your way.
What?
You on your way?
Hey, we all gonna get there.
Yo, facts. One way or another.
Yeah. What you say the other day? You said it's all gonna end the same way.
Yo, it's all.
It don't even matter. It's all ending the same way.
Yeah.
Alone. Yo.
Yeah,
but yo, all right. So I guess we gotta wrap this up.
This segment,
let's wrap it up. So in conclusion, if you're lonely out there, besides joining the adults table, description in bio, besides doing that, reach out to the people that love you.
Yeah.
Go to new events.
Yeah.
Go travel. Like, do something that's out of your comfort zone.
You got to do something different. You got to live life to get life.
Hey, that's it right there. That's it right there. Yo, that's the salute. Yo, you got to live life to get life.
Oh yeah.
That's it. Speaking of getting life, we going to adult topics now.
Yeah. You want to? Yeah.
We going to our second segment, adult topics, and adult topics is where we pick, some hot topics of the internet that people have been discussing, and we put the adult perspective on it because we adults. So the first thing I want to talk about is Reesa Teesa, the TikTok 50 video girl.
50.
Shorty did 100 videos on TikTok.
Man, shout out to her, man.
Shout out to her.
It's a business plan.
Listen.
I ain't gonna lie. When I heard that story, I already knew what it was. Yo, you lonely? He lonely? You said fuck it.
Yo, but was he lonely? It seemed like he was scamming. Like, it seemed like he was on his scam bag.
I ain't gonna lie. It was 50, so I ain't even get to the end. But
yo, do you know what a come home plan is?
No. A come home plan?
Yeah. A come home plan.
Break that down to me.
All right, so this is what I heard, okay? So, first of all, shout out to the big back community. This is something I heard. So, this is what I heard. Come home plan, the men that are, homeless or down on their luck, coming out of jail. Really, It comes from the men that's coming out of jail. What they do is they target the big back community because they think that it's easier for them to get a come up off the big back community.
So predatory.
Exactly. So that's my thing. When I was looking at it, it was to me.
Was he in jail?
He wasn't in jail, but
wasn't
he? Yo, yeah. Listen, I don't know what he was doing, but he was somebody. His family ain't mess with him. I don't think he really had friends. And basically by the second month, he was living with her. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I did see that part.
So I don't know what type of time he was on, but to me it seemed like he was looking for somebody to use, and he found somebody.
He definitely did. He used her.
Yeah, exactly. And what I respect about the Reesa Teesa story is she admitted where she was in life. And
yes, she did.
She was saying how, she saw that was her way out.
She was desperate for something.
Exactly. And that's sometimes when you lonely, you looking for a way out. And especially for us women, a lot of the times we look at marriage and kids and family as a way out of our loneliness or of whatever we going through. It's like, oh, if I get this, then everything is going to be all
pleasure
good.
Chasing.
Yeah. So she admitted that, hey, I thought this was it, and I was going to keep it no matter what and have it no matter what, as if she couldn't have ever found it again. That's the part that I think is interesting, because I think that loneliness can cause that desperation and cause us not to be in the mind of abundance. Because who says this is going to be your only and last opportunity?
That is true. But it also clarifies, like, you think you know what you want.
That's true too. But I don't think it was wrong with what she wanted.
I don't think so either. But what she wanted Fine.
Yeah.
You found out that might be something that doesn't work for you, and now this is your way of finding out.
He didn't work because he was because maybe it could have worked if it was a person that actually loved her, that
Could be,
wasn't
yeah.
a habitual liar, that wasn't looking to take advantage, but was looking to
right.
add to her. So it could have been, but the type of person he was, it wouldn't have worked. That's what she should have seen. She should have said like,
She did see it.
And she saw it. Well, it wasn't too late. You know, thank God she didn't have a baby by him, and she was able to have that clean cut divorce. But
but all these things happened before they got. A lot of stuff happened before they even got married.
Yeah, that's true. The thing is, I don't understand was why was he lying about like being like a millionaire, like having offshore accounts. And all, like, why are you lying about that? Like, you know, like you could have really just been like, yo, I just have a regular job, I'm a regular nigga, and he was able to pay her bills, and that was it.
Yeah,
like it didn't have to be him faking that he had an assistant. He was faking that.
That's
like, he was faking that he had an assistant. Like,
no, how do you fake that? No, there's no way. I ain't get that far.
He was faking that he had an assistant.
How do you just be like, yo, I got an assistant, so just
like his assistant was, so she was having a procedure done.
Okay.
And so his assistant, like, he was like, I'm gonna be in meetings all day. So
well, wait, what did he do for a living?
He was some VP of something of.
Oh, I can see him having an assistant. Was he really a VP?
No, that's the thing. Like, none of this, all of this was lies. Is the thing.
Yo,
all of it was lies.
Yo, get him in the studio. Help him write a book. Yo, he got a crazy imagination.
He got an album in him. He got an album in him. Yo, so he and then like the other part that was concerning for me was, why are you on the phone with your fake family every day? Like he was on the phone with his brother every day.
Bro,
but his brother, meanwhile, when it all come out, his brother was like, I ain't talked to that boy since 2015. None of our family like him. We don't fuck with him. But he was on the phone with his brother every morning talking with her. Like she would, on some like, hey, yo, such and such said hi, babe. Oh, she said hi. Like,
oh, no. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was lonely. He wanted to be presented as something that he wasn't.
He wanted to be presented like he had a community and that he was loved and that he was respected and all of that. I guess. I don't know. But he did all of that just so he could be predatory towards her.
I don't know if he did it to be well, he both can be true. He probably was. Yeah, he probably done both. Yeah.
I don't know, man. So what's the lesson with Reesa Teesa? Like what's our lesson here?
Yo, don't move in until marriage.
Yo, that's simple. Don't move in until you married and have proof of income.
But actually, you know what? Find your own way, right? But like, you gotta run into your negative feelings sometimes. If you like, she felt those things. Like, yo, you may be lonely for a bit. You won't be lonely forever. Like that's. And loneliness is your choice. It could totally be your choice at times. You can find things. There's 6 billion people in this world, bro.
Yeah.
6 billion. There's social media. There's literally the internet. I don't care if you gotta get on a Google form, whatever the case may be. Don't let anyone make you feel less than for like finding a new way to find people or meet people and stuff like that. I don't care what it is. You gotta take care of yourself.
You do.
And then we fall into the trap of everyone trying to do the same thing. That's crazy. There's no way in the world that's gonna work.
Yeah.
Only thing we got in common is death.
It's all ending the same way.
Yeah, it's all ending the same way.
It's all ending the same way.
So in that same standpoint, like what do you think some of the things that we do when we're alone that like destroys us?
That destroys us?
Or bad habits that we create.
Bad habits that we create when we alone. I know for me, when some bad habits, I think it's kind of like her. Like when I would find someone that sort of, I don't know whether it was fits my loneliness, but now, and really I look back on it, I think they were lonely too, and I could sense it, and we had the same type of, I feel like I like people that had the same type of loneliness I did, and so I would gravitate towards them or whatever, but.
Because they could relate.
Yeah, because they could relate, or because I thought they could relate. It was like a feeling, right? But in that, I think that I was.
Were you wearing crystals?
No, now you know I don't do the whole crystal and rock.
All right. So all right.
But yeah, I think that desperation of like, this is it. Like, if I don't grab this now, nothing else is going to be for me. That's going to be good. So I need to grab this right now so I won't be lonely. You know, that's the thought. Like, let me grab this right now so I won't be lonely. But still, you end up feeling lonely. Because when I think about it, like, in doing that, I still felt lonely.
Romance won't cure loneliness.
Yeah.
And I think everyone's trying to find a significant other. Number one, you're not significant enough. But romance isn't the cure for loneliness. It's literally vulnerability is though.
Vulnerability. Break that down. Vulnerability is the.
I realized the most when I felt alone is when I felt like I couldn't talk to someone or couldn't open up to someone.
Wow.
And the only reason I couldn't is because I didn't.
Right. Yeah.
Your vulnerability, you're totally responsible for it.
Yeah. I don't like being vulnerable.
Yeah, I toasted that. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like being vulnerable.
Why?
I think it's weak.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why? Why is it weak?
Because it's only for weak bitch. Like. Yo, I'm out of control. I'm out of control.
Yo, man.
I'm out of control.
Is it weak or are you scared?
Yo. I ain't scared of nothing but God.
Okay. You sound like you're scared to be vulnerable.
Yeah, I am scared to be vulnerable.
Yeah,
probably.
I feel you,
I'm scared. I'm scared to be vulnerable.
What's the scariest thing that can happen if you become vulnerable?
I don't know. People could use it against me. I just don't like being all like wimpy and crying. It's just like, yo, stand tall. Chin up. You know, that's how I look at things. Chin up, stand tall, you know, fight back.
Well, this is the adult tables where we shift the narrative, right?
You got to shift the narrative. Okay. You're right. Yo, you an adult. That's an adult. That's an adult.
Instead of looking at it as it's something
JR always trying to do therapy on me. Always trying to do therapy on me.
I'm just trying to I'm trying to ask you to change your perspective about something.
You're right. Go ahead.
Okay. Instead of saying that it's something wimpy or weak, what else can it be?
It can be strength. It can be.
Now, why do you say it's strength?
Because we just had this conversation about shifting our thoughts. That's why. Right.
Do you feel like going when you go to the gym a lot?
I do. Shout out to me.
Yeah, shout out. Yo. Episode 3 in the gym.
Make sure you follow me, _real. They loving it. It's not me.
Yo, they are loving it. They are loving it, yo. Yo, the guys in the DMs every day. Yo.
Oh, listen.
Yo, find your king.
All
right.
I'm looking.
So, what was I saying? Yo. All right, so do you ever feel like going to the gym?
Yeah, I love going to the gym.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
You love the results even better.
Yeah.
But when you first started, did you want to go?
Did I want to go? Yeah. Yes and no. Like, yes. Like, I'm an active person. I'm like a big kid. So I was like, I like to stay in shape. I like to, be fit. So I'm the crazy part about me is I'm probably the most disciplined person ever in the world.
I can see that, yeah.
So to me, like, going to the gym is a sign of strength. Yeah. It's a sign of discipline. So yeah, I've wanted to go to the gym.
I think being vulnerable makes you emotionally fit.
That's a good way to look at it. I'm gonna look at it that way now.
It's hard, like, because essentially you have to give something up.
What, to be vulnerable? What are you giving up to be vulnerable?
Probably your pride and your ego.
Yeah, I can't give up my ego. Ego.
Yo, you never know how big your ego is until somebody bump into that motherfucker.
I got a big ego.
Hey, yo. Shout out to the country girl.
Yo.
So I know bad habits I develop, like when I'm feeling lonely, and it's I try to listen to other people a lot more than talking, because at least they'll fill up the space for me.
But how is that you being vulnerable?
No, it's not.
So
that's my defense mechanism.
Right. So why don't you be vulnerable? Why aren't you? What's stopping you from being vulnerable?
Bro, thugs never vulnerable.
Yo,
man.
Right. That's all I'm saying. Oh snap! Look, it's like, no, we're joking. Listen, man,
we're joking. But
you gotta be vulnerable.
Yeah, you do. You
do have to be vulnerable.
I'm scared too.
People were saying I'm vulnerable on this podcast. Yeah. That's what people was telling me. They was like, Erica, you real vulnerable on this podcast. That's crazy. What Cole say? Like, I feel more comfortable on a mic talking than I do with other people.
I don't know.
Ain't that crazy?
I don't know. Did he
I
say
forgot.
that?
I gotta figure. I
love
forgot
yours.
the Cole line.
But so I've seen my vulnerability be used as a weapon, and I don't like that.
You
so
mean when you tell women things? Yeah. That's what Shaq said.
Yeah, though. Yo, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry for that.
Yeah,
a lot of men say that. A lot of men say that.
Man, like, I mean, we want to. But like, for what? If I'm gonna give you the knife, give you a weapon that you're gonna use against me, like, what am I doing? That's crazy.
So you're scared that it's gonna be used against you.
I'm scared it's gonna be used against me again.
Against you again. So like, okay, I can. I mean, I think you have to. Like, how can your own vulnerability be used? Like, what is? Because to me, it's like I feel like if I put it all on the table, what else can you say? Like, you remember the Eminem and the boy battling? I am white. I am a fucking bum.
I did live from my trouble with my mom. Like, my boy Future is an Uncle Tom.
Yo, what else can you say about me? But I do know something about you.
You went to Claybrook. That's a private school.
Yeah. Right. So like, it's like, what else? I was vulnerable with you. How can you use it against me? I already said the truth. I already told the world my truth. So
no, you didn't tell the world. I told you.
Okay, but you said it. So how can they use that against you? It's already there. So it's like, what else you can say?
All right. Let me give you an example.
Yeah.
All right. Let's just say you wanted to get into Harvard and you never got into it, and like it really broke your heart, and like you thought about that night and you cried all the time about it. And one day you make me mad one day. I was like, yo, go cry in the corner like you did when you didn't get accepted to Harvard. You see how I weaponized that against you?
I see how that weaponized against you, but at the same time, you be like, so what, bitch? Yeah, I did cry. I don't care. I ain't getting into Harvard. At least I went to school. What else did you do? Like,
yeah, you sound like a hurt man now because you got to stand up strong.
No, I mean, no, but you know what? But I get it. I guess in that situation, all right, in seriousness, you shouldn't lash back out. But how is that really hurting? Like, if you really think about it, how is that you did cry in the corner and you was upset that you didn't get into Howard? Okay.
Because I gave you something of me that I never thought you would use against me.
I get that.
Yeah.
And then the only lesson in that is don't say nothing to her no more.
Yeah, and I you know what? I 100% agree with you.
Yeah.
Being vulnerable lets you know who you can tell and who you can't tell.
Yeah.
It only can be by one way, and that's the hard way.
Yeah.
Yo, through the hard way, yo. Through
the hard way.
Yo. Yeah, that's my jam, yo.
All right, let's to our next segment, our last segment of the day. Adult moment. Let's have an adult moment, right? This is when JR asks his question, man.
No, we could talk about adults. Yeah. Adult solutions too. Adult moment, adult solution. So, if you're like you said, if you're feeling lonely for real, reach out to your friends, your family, your community. Like, doesn't have to be by blood, yo. Whatever you choose for your family to be. If it's a squirrel, a cat, a dog, a rat, whatever.
I mean, hey, put it on Facebook, or you can even join the adults table right now.
Yeah. Don't put your business out on Facebook, but like, yo, just.
I mean, maybe you should. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. I like reading our business on Facebook. I ain't gonna lie to you. We need more Reesa Teesa, man. That took up a good chunk of my day. And I enjoyed that.
It told me a lot. It told me a lot about people's loneliness and like the extent it can go to. Because I only know mine, right? But hearing other people's, you be like, I need to get it together.
Yeah. Hearing other people's, you be thankful for your own. You be like,
yo, I'm happy for my baggage. Yo, I'm gonna put my stuff right in the closet.
Right. Yo, I'm gonna just stay here because that's crazy.
Yeah. So the adult moment, we pose a question and email us, write in the description, whatever you can. Or just have it to your friends or your family and give it to other people as well.
No, foralltheadults@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Or, foralltheadults@gmail.com.
Say it one more time.
foralltheadults@gmail.com.
It wasn't taken either. We got the real drawing.
Yo, because we ahead of the game.
Oh, facts. So my question to all the adults.
All the adults.
All those who sitting at the adult, and those who may want to sit at the table but sitting on the outskirts like it's an 8th grade dance. It's okay. Come join in.
Come on, yo. We want to hear your answers.
Come on. Yo, you family too. You family too. We the big cousins. Come on.
Yo, join the family.
Yeah.
The family.
The question is, what's something that you're scared to admit about yourself when you're feeling lonely?
I already know mine's.
Ooh.
I already know mine's.
What's that?
I'm scared to admit that it's self-inflicted. Like I'm only feeling lonely because of me. That's it. That's why I feel lonely. It's my fault that I'm lonely. That's what I'm scared to admit. Because you know what that is? You know what that is?
What's that?
Accountability.
Wow.
That's accountability.
Wow.
What about you?
That color look good on you.
Oh, I'm trying.
I guess mine's would have to be that. Yo, I could. It's probably the same as yours. Like I could change this whenever I want to.
Yeah, and another part of it is like I like it. I think another part of it is like, I like being alone.
There's always that ego that's like, yo, I could do. I'm good by myself. I don't need nobody.
Like a lot of it, I have to say that, I like it. So because it's like, I'm a type of person where I feel like if you really don't like something, or at least for me, I know if I really don't like something and I want to change something, I do it. But if I find myself in the same position, that means I like it. I like messing with this nigga that's not doing nothing for me.
That's not always true.
No,
for you it could be, yeah.
I think that's what it is. Like you like being with this person that's treating you this way.
You
like feeling this way and by yourself. You like some part of you likes it, because if it didn't, you would have changed it. That's how I look at it. Like, you like feeling miserable. You like being sick. You like you like it. So it's only but so much anybody else can do, because for real, like you like the position you're in. Because if you really wanted to change the position, you really didn't like it, you would find different ways out.
Who says they're not? Change takes time.
It does take time.
So you like being in jail?
Do I like being in
jail?
Did I like being in jail? I mean, probably some part of me liked it a little bit.
We not talking about real prison.
Yeah, we not talking. We talking about prison of your
surroundings.
Your surroundings. But,
I wouldn't say some part of it. Wait. When you say you like it, I think a lot of it is probably when you're intoxicated too. I don't think you could be sober and deal with it.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm being honest, so when we say in jail, we mean like in some type of
company with somebody you don't want to be around.
Yeah. And that person may not be bad. You're just around them because that's what you feel like you have to do. Like, you feel trapped that you.
It's not something that you like to do.
But some part of you likes it. Like, if I'd be lying to say that some part of me doesn't like it. Whether it's because I know I'm about to get some food, some drinks, a little this attention. Like, everybody want to be loved, and everybody it feel good to know somebody like loves you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes I'll be like he's just in love. Like sometimes like that feel good to just be like, he's just in love. He loves me.
Yo, they ain't experiencing you. You're not experiencing them.
Yeah, they experiencing me. So sometimes it feels good to sort of let somebody experience you, because you see the smile on their face. Huh?
So control.
A little bit, yeah. Yeah, because you got the upper hand. You see the smile on their face, and you like, look at them enjoying this.
There go your vulnerability again. You don't want to have somebody have the upper hand. But we just finding things out. We just trying to be adults at the end of the day.
There's some situations where I do like people that had an upper hand.
Hey.
That being said, thank you so much for listening.
Thank y'all for listening to the Adult Table, yo. It's been good, yo. For all the adults, the real E.
My name is E.
This your guy, JR.
And this is
For All the Adults.
Hey, make sure you follow us on everything For All the Adults, _real E. What's yours?
Oh, wordplay Jizzy. 2 E's at the end. You already know how I get.
Make sure you follow us again, foralltheadults@gmail.com. Make sure you join the Adults Table. Link in the description. We love y'all.
Yeah, and ask your friends who they need company. Do you need help get home this week?
Nah, actually, I'm cool.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
all right.
I can get home by myself.
See y'all.
Peace.